Hello Bayside, Miss D here again. Hope you all are staying healthy and happy while you're at home. We know it's a challenge to stay home so much, but it's something we must do so that we can stay healthy. Just remember, we're all in this together. It's a challenge for adults to stay home a lot also, but we have to do this. Today, we will learn some interesting facts about polar bears. I learned so much about them, and I'd like to share what I learned with you. Here's a picture of a polar bear. We know them by the name polar bears, but their scientific name is Ursus maritimus. Polar bears are the largest carnivorous or meat-eating land mammals on Earth. They are about 7 to 8 feet long. Male polar bears are much larger than the females. A large male polar bear can weigh more than 1,700 pounds, while a female is about half of that size at about 1,000 pounds. Many of the polar bear's physical adaptations help it maintain body heat and deal with its icy home. The polar bear is white in color to blend in with the snow. Polar bears have a thick layer of fat below the surface of the skin, which acts as insulation on their body to trap heat. This really helps while they swim. In the frigid Arctic winter water. The polar bear's footbeds have kind of a non-slip surface that helps them have traction on the slippery ice. Polar bears have strong legs and large flattened feet with some webbing between their toes, which helps with swimming and walking on ice. Polar bears are considered to be marine mammals because of their excellent swimming skills, along with seals, sea lions, walruses, whales, and dolphins. See right here on their feet how they have webbing in between? This helps them to swim well. Even though they're considered marine mammals, they are still bears. Polar bears do not live in dens or caves like other bears. Grizzly bears hibernate and live in dens or caves because their food is covered in snow during the winter, but polar bears have access to their food of choice all year long, and their food of choice are seals. The pregnant polar bears live in caves or dens because they have to keep their cubs warm. The cubs would freeze to death in the frigid cold if they were not kept in caves or dens. Most polar bears live in the north of the Arctic Circle to the North Pole. Polar bears depend on the sea ice of open waters where their seal prey lives. Polar bears are excellent swimmers. They travel long distances between shore and sea when they need to. Polar bears mostly live alone until mating season. Polar bears mate in late spring. Polar bears are pregnant for about 60 days, which is 2 months. Most pregnant polar bears give birth to 2 cubs, but also to maybe 1, 3, or sometimes even 4 will be born. Polar bears can live up to 30 years, but most live about 25 years. Polar bears are in serious danger of becoming extinct due to climate change. They are on the U.S. endangered species list. The main threat to the polar bear is the loss of its sea habitat due to climate change. Also, development is increasing in ocean floors, exploration, and oil extraction in the open waters, which brings people, disturbance, and ruinous oil spills to the pristine Arctic polar bear home. Polar bears need our help and protection to make sure they have a long, healthy future. The best way we can help is by reducing carbon emissions and working with the National Wildlife Federation to campaign for reductions in climate change pollution. I sure hope you enjoyed learning more about polar bears. I know I sure did. Until we meet again, please make sure to keep washing your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Wear your mask whenever you leave your house, and please keep 6 feet apart from anyone who doesn't live in our house. Always make sure to do your best in school and always be a good listener. Until we meet again, we miss you. Bye.